Hey Heidi, what's new at the wine shop?
Well, before I go into what's new at the wine shop with our tasting this week, I wanted to say thank you to everybody for helping celebrate my birthday and also our 7-year anniversary. It was so much fun, and I was spoiled rotten, and we were so blessed to have so many people come by and wish us well for our 7-year anniversary. So I want to say thank you to everybody. And then I've got, first off, I want to do a couple save the dates, because if you don't always get to the end of the video, you don't always know what's going on. So on Sunday, November 25th, that's the Sunday after Thanksgiving, we're doing kind of a nice relaxed wine tasting in Naples Island in Long Beach area, Belmont Shore. And we're going to be on a gondola going through the canals, and most people will have their Christmas lights up, and so it's absolutely wonderful. We'll serve light appetizers, and we're going to be featuring Bonnie Doon wine. So Randall Graham, famous winemaker. I love his style of winemaking. It'll be perfect. It'll be a fun evening. We only have 13 spaces open at the 5 o'clock and 13 spaces open at the 6 o'clock. The cost is $80 per person. Unless you're a wine club member, then it's $75. That's inclusive. And so if you want to make a reservation, I say call right away, because that will go quickly. And the gondola is absolutely fabulous. The gondolier will sing, stop under the bridges. Those who like each other will kiss, and those who don't will just look the other way. But you can look at all the beautiful holiday lights and decorations that people have on their gazillion-dollar homes. That'll be fun. And then our next wine dinner is going to be in January. I'm trying to nail the date down. It's going to be either the 13th or the 20th, which is also a Sunday. And we're going to do it locally here in Upland at Owen's Bistro. I'll get you more details on that. We're doing French, predominantly red wine, and he's going to do French food. So we're really looking forward to that. So that'll either be the 13th or the 20th. And by next video, I should have more for you. Now, moving on to what's new at the wine shop. We're starting off with the Bassa Blanco. This is a white wine blend from the Rioja region of Spain. It's Viura, Verdejo, and a small amount of Sauvignon Blanc, light, refreshing. We're still having this little bout of warm weather. It's not as hot as it was, but this is absolutely wonderful. Today's Tuesday, and we've already gone through a couple bottles of this with people on the patio. Next, we're moving on to the Windy Oaks Estate Pinot Noir. This is bottled, unfined, unfiltered, so you get all that flavor. The more you filter a wine, the more flavor you strip away. They really like to honor the grape and how delicate it is. So it's all gravity fed, so they're not bruising the grapes. And this is just a wonderful, affordable at $22.99 a bottle. All Santa Cruz mountain fruit. You get some cherry notes, you get raspberry, and again, a little lusher on the palate because it is, again, unfiltered. Then we're moving on to the Rhiannon. This is a blend, Syrah, Zinfandel, and Barbera. We featured this before, and it is, it's got a little goddess on the label that is a nod to the Welsh roots of the family. And this is absolutely wonderful. You get a lot of cherry fruit. You're going to get a cranberry, a hint of pepper, and it's just absolutely wonderful. This one took Platinum Medal and Best of Class at the Consumer Wine Awards and Gold Medal at the San Francisco International Wine Competition. Finishes with vanilla. It's not too heavy, not too light, so it's in that mid-range. Then we're moving on to the Pala Fiori Cananau, or Cananu, I believe is how you pronounce the grape. It's an ancient grape varietal that has been planted on the island of Sardinia all the way back to the Neolithic period. So it's been around for a very long time, very old grape, and old world style wine, very good with food. But I fell in love with this and thought that we should have it for this time of year. As our food tends to get a little bit heavier, the wines do too, and I thought this was wonderful. Then we're moving on to our 100% Cabernet Sauvignon. This comes from Mendoza, Argentina. This sees about 8 months in American oak, and they call this their classic. So you're getting all those classic flavors of the grape varietal black cherry plum cassis. Because it is American oak aged, you do get a little bit of vanilla on the finish as well. They hang on to this for a few months, so it gets through that bottle shock period before it comes to us. And last, we're moving on to the Bedrock. You may recognize the brand from last week when we had the Syrah, which we sold out of, post haste. This is their Heritage Red Blend, and it is a field blend, predominantly Zinfandel, but there's actually 22 different varietals in here, so there's a lot going on in this bottle. Only 500 cases produced, so very limited. This is $25.99, so it's a little bit higher end, but we've got everything in every price range here. We look forward to seeing you out on the patio. If you don't have anything to do for Halloween, please, you can either come in costume or not, and there's a rumor that the Quaker Oats guy is going to be here tomorrow night, so you may want to stop by. Thanks everyone, have a great week.